Hello everyone, you're welcome to my page. In this tutorial we are going to be finding the derivatives of these functions. Okay, so therefore let's get started and see what we are going to do. So now from here, so now I would like to write this function in index form. Okay, you know that when you have root x is the same thing as having it to be x over 1 over 2. So that is from law of indices. So I'm going to write each of the terms of this function to be what to be in index form. So therefore I have y to be equals root x, that is our function, okay, plus 1 over root x. So now from there, so what we are going to do is I'm going to be having y to be equals to, this is going to be x to power half, then plus 1 over x, okay, to power half. So now from here, so this implies that x to power half plus x to power minus 1 over 2. Okay, so this is same thing as this, same thing as this. Okay, and that is from the law of indices. That is, whenever you have something like x to power minus 1 over n, so this is going to be 1 over x to power 1 over n. Is that understood? So that is what we applied here. So now from there, we have our function now to be 1 over 2, then plus x to power minus 1 over 2. So therefore, if you remember, I told you that when you have something like function y equals to x to power n, that is, our n can be negative, and it can be a fraction, it can be any number. So therefore, our n here, our n here, we have it to be 1 over 2, okay, and minus 1 over 2. Is that understood? So now from there, so therefore we are going to apply this rule that says, so we use this rule, that is when you have y equals to x to power n, so the differential coefficient or the derivative of x to power n is going to be this. So that's what we are going to be using. So therefore we are going to differentiate each term, that is dy dx of y is going to be d dx of x to power 1 over 2 plus d dx of x to power minus 1 over 2. Okay, so now from there, so what you are going to have is that, so we are going to have, this is our power, that is n, is going to be 1 over 2, okay, multiplying the x, then we have 1 over 2 minus 1 plus, this is going to be what? It's going to be minus 1 over 2, then x minus 1 over 2 minus 1. So now from there, we are going to be having this to be 1 over 2, then x to power half minus 1, that's going to be minus what? Minus half, then minus times plus, or plus times minus, we are going to be having minus, and this is going to be 1 over 2, okay, x to power minus, so this is going to be minus 3 over 2. So now from there, I can have this to be 1 over 2, okay, then writing this in a sort form, okay, this is going to be, that is in a index form, so this is going to be 1 over 2 multiplied by 1 over x to power 1 over 2, that is this minus switching to 1, then minus 1 over 2, okay, multiplied by 1 over x to power 3 over 2. Okay, so from there we are going to be having 1 over 2 times this. You can see this x can actually be written as root x, then minus 1 over 2, and this can also be written as root x, then to power what? To power 3. Okay, so therefore we have what? We have the solution to the problem to be 1 over 2 root x minus 1 over 2 root x to power 3. Okay, and that is the solution to the problem. Thank you for watching. So I would like you to follow the step gradually, then solve this second one yourself. Bye.